Cain Ramirez Velasquez is an American mixed martial artist fighting in the Ultimate Fighting Championship, where he is the two-time UFC Heavyweight Champion. As of May 26, 2014, he is number 3 in official UFC pound-for-pound rankings and is ranked the number 1 heavyweight in the world by Sherdog. Early life: Cain Velasquez was born on July 28, 1982 in Salinas, California to Efrain and Isabel Velasquez. Efrain, who entered the country illegally from Mexico, met and married American-born Isabel, which allowed him to retain U.S. citizenship. Velasquez has 2 siblings, Efrain, Jr., and Adler. He was raised in Yuma, Arizona. He graduated from Coffee High School, where he compiled a record of 110 in 4 years of wrestling, including winning the 5A Arizona Wrestling Championship twice. Velasquez also played football for 3 years. As a senior, he served as captain of both his wrestling and football teams. As a football player, he played linebacker. After high school, he attended Iowa Central Community College, wrestling for 1 season and winning the NJCAA National Championship in the heavyweight division. Afterwards, Velasquez transferred to Arizona State University. He wrestled for the Sun Devils for 3 seasons and compiled a record of 86-17, placing 5th in the country in 2005, and 4th in 2006. While at ASU, Velasquez also wrestled alongside future UFC fighters Ryan Bader and CB Dollaway. Mixed martial arts career: Cain began his mixed martial arts career right after college, joining American Kickboxing Academy. Velasquez is a brown belt in Guerrilla Jiu-Jitsu under Dave Camarillo, a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu under Leandro Vieira, and an NCAA Division I wrestler. Early career: Velasquez made his MMA debut on October 7, 2006 against Jesse Fugak at Strikeforce, Tank vs. Berntello. He won by TKO in the first round. Velasquez faced then undefeated Jeremiah Constant at Bodog Fight, St. Petersburg. He won via TKO in the first round at the 4-minute mark. Velasquez made his UFC debut against Brad Morris at UFC 83 and won by TKO in the first round. In his next fight, Velasquez defeated Jacob Ryan at UFC Fight Night 14 via TKO in round 1. Velasquez then faced Dennis Stolja at UFC Fight Night 17 and the fight was stopped in round 2 with Velasquez earning the victory by TKO. Velasquez earned Knockout of the Night honors for his performance. Velasquez's next fight was at UFC 99 against former kickboxer and heavyweight contender Sheik Congo. Velasquez was once again dominant, landing 251 strikes and winning the bout by unanimous decision. His next opponent was expected to be Shane Carwin, with the winner likely challenging for the UFC Heavyweight Championship held by Brock Lesnar. However, that bout was scrapped and Velasquez was instead told he would be fighting UFC newcomer Ben Rothwell at UFC 104. He defeated Rothwell by second-round TKO. Velasquez faced former Pride Heavyweight Champion and former interim UFC Heavyweight Champion Antonio Rodrigo Nogueira on February 20, 2010 at UFC 110. Going into the fight, some commentators predicted that Nogueira would take the victory due to a supposed lack of striking power for Velasquez. They were proven wrong when Velasquez defeated Nogueira via first-round KO, earning Knockout of the Night honors. UFC Heavyweight Champion: with his victory over Nogueira, Velasquez earned a UFC Heavyweight Championship fight with then-champ Brock Lesnar. UFC President Dana White announced via Sports Nation that the UFC would be bringing back UFC Primetime to promote Lesnar vs. Velasquez. Velasquez defeated Lesnar via TKO in the first round, earning Knockout of the Night honors. Velasquez suffered a torn rotator cuff in his right shoulder during his fight with Lesnar and was expected to be sidelined for at least 6 to 8 months. Surgery on the shoulder was successful and Velasquez planned to return as early as fall 2011. Velasquez was expected to make his first title defense against Junior Dos Santos, with a target date of November 19, 2011 at UFC 139, but the fight was later moved to November 12, 2011 to headline the first UFC on Fox 1 event. Velasquez suffered his first loss, via KO, at 1 minute and 4 seconds of the first round at the hands of then title contender, Junior Dos Santos. While not public information at the time, it was later revealed that Dos Santos already had a minor knee injury, and took an injection of cortisone into the knee before the fight, followed by information revealing that Velasquez had re-injured his rotator cuff approximately a week before the fight. Junior Dos Santos would undergo knee surgery following the fight. Post-title loss. Regaining the title, Velasquez was originally set to fight Frank Mir on May 26, 2012 at UFC 146. However, Mir was moved up to face Junior Dos Santos after Alistair Overeem was suspended for elevated testosterone levels. Velasquez instead faced Antonio Silva. Velasquez defeated Silva via first-round TKO, in a fight that saw Silva bleed profusely from his forehead. After the fight, Dana White strongly hinted that Velasquez would be the next fighter to challenge for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. It is widely thought that the reason White made the decision to have the rematch with Dos Santos at such an unexpected time, was because of the fact that both fighters were injured going into their first fight. A rematch was expected with Junior Dos Santos on September 22, 2012 at UFC 152. However, it was later announced by Dana White that the date for the rematch had been set to December 29 at UFC 155. In the rematch, Velasquez defeated Dos Santos in a dominating performance via a unanimous decision to regain the UFC heavyweight title. Velasquez became the first fighter in UFC history to post triple digits in significant strikes landed and double digits in takedowns landed in a single fight, landing 111 significant strikes and 11 takedowns in his second fight against Dos Santos. In his first title defense, Velasquez defeated Antonio Silva in a rematch on May 25, 2013 at UFC 160. He defeated him via TKO at 1:21 seconds into the first round. A rubber match with Junior Dos Santos took place at UFC 166 on October 19 in Houston, Texas. Velasquez defended his title for a second time, again defeating Dos Santos in a mostly one-sided affair ending in TKO at 3:09 of the fifth round. On April 29, 2014, the UFC announced that Velasquez and Fabricio Werdum had been selected as coaches for the inaugural installment of The Ultimate Fighter, Latin America, with the two expected to face each other on November 15, 2014 at UFC 180. Fighting style: Velasquez utilizes powerful and extremely swift punching combinations. He typically starts with a jab, follows up with a hard straight right, and then adds hooks and uppercuts as the fight progresses. He is strong in the clinch, where he throws long combinations that typically end in a takedown. If Velasquez knocks his opponent to the ground during a fight, he often uses grappling skills to maintain a dominant position while he continues to strike from above. He does not usually attempt submissions. All of his wins have either come by striking from punches, or by decision. Velasquez has also been praised consistently for his cardiovascular training. He has tremendous endurance that allows him to continue to fight aggressively after his opponents have become exhausted. Velasquez's strong cardio also allows him to throw more strikes. As of July 2013, he was ranked number 1 for the most strikes landed per minute in the UFC. Personal life: Velasquez speaks English and Spanish. He has been a guest star on the Spanish-language television networks Telemundo and Univision. In addition to his Spanish-language TV appearances, he was also a featured guest on the TBS late-night TV show, Lopez Tonight, starring George Lopez. Velasquez is proud of his Mexican-American heritage, and has a prominent brown pride tattoo on his upper chest. Velasquez and his wife, Michelle, had a daughter on May 6, 2009. The couple married on May 28, 2011. Championships and accomplishments: Mixed martial arts record, see also. List of current UFC fighters, list of male mixed martial artists, references. External links: Cain Velasquez's official MMA record, official UFC profile, Cain Velasquez's profile at the National Wrestling Hall of Fame, Arizona State Wrestling bio, Cain Velasquez on Twitter, professional MMA record for Cain Velasquez from Sherdog.